Once upon a time, in a bustling town, lived a humble baker named Leo. Every morning, Leo would bake the softest, most delicious buns in the entire town. His small shop, filled with the warm, sweet aroma of freshly baked bread, was a favorite spot for everyone. But Leo had a special partnership with a man named Sam, who sold butter. Sam wasn't just any butter seller. He sourced his butter from the finest farms in the countryside. The butter was rich, creamy, and golden, the perfect companion to Leo's fluffy buns. Every day, Sam would deliver a 1-pound block of butter to Leo, and in return, Leo would give Sam 1 pound of his finest buns. This arrangement had been going on for years, and both men were content. One morning, Leo was preparing his morning batch of bun butter. He took out the block of butter Sam had delivered and he placed it on his kitchen scale. To his surprise, the scale showed that the butter weighed less than a pound. That's odd, Leo thought. Perhaps my scale is off. He shrugged it off, thinking it was a one-time mistake. However, the next day the same thing happened. The butter block was noticeably lighter. A seed of suspicion started to grow in Leo's mind. He decided to weigh the butter every day for a week. And every single day, the block of butter weighed less than a pound. Leo felt a pang of disappointment. He had trusted Sam for so many years. How could his friend cheat him like this? Leo was not an angry man, but he felt betrayed. He thought about confronting Sam, but he didn't want to cause a big argument. Instead, he decided to handle the situation calmly and wisely. He wanted to understand why Sam would do such a thing. The following week, when Sam came to deliver the butter, Leo greeted him with a smile as usual, but inside, his heart was heavy. He took the butter and just as he had been doing, he gave Sam his daily share of buns. But this time, something was different. Later that day, Sam was at his own stall, selling his butter. A customer came up and asked for a pound of butter. Sam, with a confident smile, chewed up his and handed it over. The customer, however, had brought his own pocket scale. He placed the butter on it, and his face soured. "This is not a pound," he exclaimed. "You're cheating me." Sam was shocked. He insisted his scales were accurate, but more customers started complaining. Soon, a small crowd gathered, all accusing Sam of being a cheat. Sam's reputation, built over years of hard work, was crumbling before his very eyes. He was confused and embarrassed. How could this be? He always used his trusty balance scale to measure the butter. Feeling utterly dejected, Sam packed up his things and decided to go see Leo. Maybe the baker could offer some advice. When he arrived at the bakery, he found Leo calmly kneading dough. Sam poured out his troubles, explaining how everyone was accusing him of being dishonest. Leo listened patiently. When Sam finished, Leo looked at him with kind eyes and sighed. "Sam, my friend, let me ask you something. How do you weigh the butter you bring me every day?" Sam looked puzzled. "Well, I use my balance scale, of course. It's been in my family for generations." "And what do you use as a 1-pound weight on the other side of the scale?" Leo asked gently. A look of dawning realization spread across Sam's face. He stammered. "Well, I don't have a proper 1-pound weight. I always used the 1 pound of buns you give me each day to measure the butter." Leo nodded slowly. "And so you have it, my friend. For the past week, I have been giving you less than a pound of buns." Sam was speechless. The truth hit him like a thunderbolt. He had been receiving less bread. And so, in turn, he had been giving less butter. He wasn't intentionally cheating anyone. He was simply getting back exactly what he was giving. He had been so focused on what he was receiving that he forgot the importance of what he was giving. Sam's cheeks flushed with shame. He looked at Leo, his eyes filled with regret. "Leo, I am so sorry," he whispered. "I have been so foolish. I accused you in my heart. But all along, the fault was mine. You were only giving me what I deserved." Leo placed a comforting hand on his friend's shoulder. "We all make mistakes, Sam. The important thing is to learn from them. In life, what we give is often what we get back. If we give honesty, we receive honesty. If we give kindness, we receive kindness. And if we give less than we should, we often receive less in return." From that day on, Sam bought a proper set of weights for his scale. He made sure every block of butter he sold was accurate, and he even added a little extra to make up for his past mistakes. He and Leo continued their daily exchange, but their friendship was now stronger, built on a new foundation of honesty and mutual respect. The story of the baker and the butter seller spread throughout the town. It became a gentle reminder to everyone about a simple but profound truth. The measure you give is the measure you get. Whether it's in business, in friendship, or in life itself, the energy and the value you put out into the world will eventually find their way back to you. And so, Leo continued to bake his delicious buns, and Sam continued to sell his creamy butter, both of them serving their community with integrity. Their story became a moral lesson. passed down from one generation to the next, a timeless tale about the power of honesty and the golden rule of reciprocity. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more animated stories and moral tales. See you in the next one.